These are the actual 9 reasons you may be denied a ski pass in 2025. We're counting down the most surprising ways skiers get blocked, from hidden blacklist networks and payment flags to tech fails, fines, and even your Instagram feed. Most skiers find out when it's already too late. Which risk tops the list, and could it happen to you? Let's begin with number 1. Reason 1. Previous pass violations or bans from any resort. Ski resorts now share blacklist databases across multiple mountains and pass networks. Got kicked out of one resort 3 years ago? Epic and Icon passes may already have you flagged in their system. Violations include reckless skiing, fighting, harassment, drug and alcohol incidents, or equipment theft. Many resorts use facial recognition technology now, so even if you try to buy under a different name, the system can catch you. One incident at a single mountain can follow you for years across dozens of resorts. The industry talks, and they remember. Reason 2. Credit card chargebacks or payment disputes. Filed a chargeback on your season pass last year? You're likely auto-flagged for denial this year. Resorts track every payment dispute, and if you reverse charges for any reason, even legitimate ones, you're in their system. This includes disputing parking fees, rental charges, or lesson costs. The automated system does not care about your side of the story, it just sees payment dispute and blocks future purchases. Pro tip: never file chargebacks with ski resorts. Work directly with guest services instead, or you'll be blacklisted. Reason 3. Violating pass sharing or resale policies. Season passes are non-transferable, and resorts are watching for this more than ever. Facial recognition and photo verification at gates can instantly catch someone using another person's pass. Trying to sell or transfer your pass online is risky. Resorts monitor secondhand marketplaces and can void both passes involved. Even innocent situations, lending your pass to a friend just this once can get both of you permanently banned. They're not joking about this. One ski day is not worth losing your $800 plus season pass and getting blacklisted. Reason 4. Failing identity verification or photo mismatch. New 2025 technology requires your photo to match at turnstiles and lift gates. If your pass photo does not match your face, even due to significant weight loss, haircut, or aging, you can be denied entry. Some resorts now require government ID verification on top of pass photos. Wearing sunglasses, hats, or masks that obscure your face during scanning can trigger auto-denial. Update your pass photo every season and keep ID with you. Technology is getting stricter, not looser. Reason 5. Outstanding fines, citations, or legal issues. Unpaid parking tickets, safety violations, or ski patrol citations from previous seasons will block new pass purchases. That $50 parking ticket you ignored is now preventing you from buying a $1,000 season pass. Safety violations like skiing out of bounds, ignoring closure signs, or damaging property create permanent records. Some resorts even check for outstanding warrants or legal issues tied to your name. Clear all outstanding fines before trying to buy a pass. The system will not let you through until you do. Reason 6. Age verification failures for youth and senior discounts. Lying about your age to get discounted passes is easier to catch in 2025. Resorts now cross-reference birth dates with government databases and credit card information. If you claim a senior or youth pass but your ID does not match, instant denial and potential fraud charges can follow. Some parents try to buy youth passes for kids who have aged out, and systems catch this immediately. The savings are not worth the risk. You'll lose the discounted pass and get flagged for fraud. Reason 7. Social media and public behavior monitoring. Ski resorts actively monitor social media for reckless behavior, violations, and banned activities. Posted a video of yourself skiing closed terrain or going off jumps recklessly. They are watching. Bragging about sneaking into boundaries, avoiding paying, or breaking rules can get you preemptively banned. Employee tips and guest reports are taken seriously. If someone reports you on social media, resorts will investigate. Don't post your violations online. Resorts have entire teams monitoring Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for this. Reason 8. Medical or liability concerns. If you've had major accidents, repeated injuries, or medical emergencies requiring rescue, resorts may deny passes. This is controversial, but some resorts track high-risk skiers, who cost them money in rescues and liability. Multiple ski patrol interventions or helicopter evacuations can flag your account. Medical waivers and liability forms now ask more invasive questions, and lying can void your pass. Ski responsibly within your limits. Repeated rescues make you a liability they do not want to insure. Reason 9. Automated system errors and false flags. Sometimes the system just gets it wrong. Innocent people get denied due to glitches or mistaken identity. Name similarities, credit card issues, or technical errors can wrongly flag your account. The automated systems are aggressive, guilty until proven innocent. If this happens, contact guest services immediately with documentation to prove it is an error. Always buy passes early and verify they work before your trip. Do not find out at the gate that you are mysteriously blocked. Before we finish, if this video just saved you from showing up to the mountain and getting turned away, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment the words "never denied" below, so I know you're part of the crew who skis smart and stays ahead of the system. Alright, now here's how to protect yourself. How to protect yourself. Always pay your fines and clear outstanding citations. This prevents automatic blocks. Never share or sell your pass. Keep it tied to your name and photo. Update your pass photo every season and carry government ID when you ski. Behave responsibly on the mountain and avoid risky terrain that leads to citations or rescues. Keep copies of all receipts, confirmations, and correspondence with resorts. If you are ever denied, ask for a written explanation and escalate to management immediately. Know your rights. Some denials are legitimate, others are errors that can be fixed. What's the craziest reason you've heard of someone getting denied? Drop it in the comments. And remember, ski smart, follow the rules, and you'll never have to worry about these 9 reasons coming for you. These are the actual 9 reasons you may be denied a ski pass in 2025. Most skiers find out when it's already too late. Epic and Icon passes promise unlimited access. But one violation can shut you out from more than 90 mountains in a single click. Vail Resorts and Alterra, the companies behind Epic and Icon, run some of the world's largest ski networks. Their terms allow them to revoke your pass instantly and without refund for anything they judge as reckless, such as skiing too fast, ignoring boundaries, fighting, harassment, theft, or drug and alcohol incidents. It does not matter if the incident happened 3 years ago or last week. Once your account is flagged, the ban spreads to every resort in their portfolio. Internal guest records and centralized systems mean that a single note in your file follows you to every lift gate, every ticket window, every season. Many resorts now use photo verification and in some regions automated appearance matching at gates. Even if you try to buy a new pass under a different name, the system can spot you and block entry. One mistake, one confrontation, one bad decision, and your winter could be over before it starts. Payment problems can shut you out just as fast as any on-mountain mistake. If you filed a chargeback on your season pass, or even reversed a parking or rental fee, your name and card are likely flagged in the resort's payment system. E-commerce platforms log every dispute, no matter how small, and treat unresolved chargebacks as a sign of risk. Unlike refunds, which follow strict policies, chargebacks go straight into merchant risk databases and can block future sales for years. Even a legitimate disagreement, such as feeling overcharged for a lesson, is coded as a potential fraud case unless resolved directly with guest services. Resorts rarely override these flags until the dispute is cleared, and there is no appeal if the system locks you out. The safest move is to talk with guest services first. A single payment dispute, even over a minor charge, can cost you access to every lift all season. Season passes are strictly personal, and resorts are cracking down harder than ever on anyone who tries to bend that rule. At every lift gate, photo verification technology now compares your face or appearance to the image on file, sometimes flagging mismatches in seconds. If you lend your pass to a friend or try to use someone else's, the system can catch it right at the turnstile. Staff are trained to spot and investigate even subtle differences. And if you are caught, both you and the borrower can lose your passes on the spot with no refund. Online, it is just as risky. Resorts monitor Facebook groups, Craigslist, and resale forums for unauthorized listings, sometimes even posing as buyers to catch sellers in the act. Any pass spotted in these underground markets is quickly voided, and the accounts involved are added to internal ban lists. One day of sharing can cost you an $800 season pass and future access at every resort in that network. The message from the industry is clear: no sharing, no reselling, no exceptions. Automated gate cameras are changing how resorts check your identity. At some European ski areas, systems like Access Smart Guard snap a photo every time you scan your pass, then compare your appearance, jacket color, equipment, even body shape against images linked to your account. If the system spots a mismatch, your pass can be flagged for review before you even reach the lift. It is not just about catching fraud. Even small changes like major weight loss, a new haircut, or swapping out your usual ski gear can confuse the algorithm. In North America, most resorts still rely on staff to check your face against the photo on file, but the technology is getting stricter each year. Wearing a mask, big sunglasses, or anything that hides your features can trigger a denial and a request for government ID. The safest move is to update your pass photo every season and keep your ID handy. A simple mismatch could leave you standing outside the gates, even if you have done nothing wrong. Unpaid fines and old tickets can quietly block your next ski pass before you even reach the checkout page. Resorts link every guest account to a running balance, and even a small unpaid fee like $50 for a parking ticket from last season can trigger an account hold that stops you from buying a $1,000 pass. The system does not care if you forgot or never saw the notice. As soon as you try to check out, the software flags your account and refuses to process the order until every cent is cleared. This includes unpaid parking, safety citations, or equipment damage fees, anything listed as amounts due in your guest profile. Some resorts even require you to resolve fines from partner properties in the same network. Call guest services to settle up and ask them to confirm your account is clear. Do not let a forgotten fine turn into a season on the sidelines. Always check your balance before pass sales open. Age-based discounts for youth and seniors are under tighter scrutiny than ever. When you buy a discounted pass, resorts now require your birth date and often demand government ID, both at purchase and sometimes at pickup. In 2025, many systems cross-check your date of birth against payment card records and even third-party identity databases. If the information does not match, if you try to buy a youth pass for someone who has aged out or a senior pass without the right ID, the system can instantly deny the sale or reprice the pass at the full adult rate. Some parents have tried to slip through by using an old birth date or borrowing a friend SID, but the automated checks catch most attempts before checkout is complete. Even honest mistakes, like entering the wrong year, can trigger a denial. The risk is not just losing the discount. Being flagged for age fraud can get your account blacklisted for future seasons. The safest move is simple: always use accurate information and be ready to show valid ID. The savings are not worth risking your pass privileges. A single video clip can cost you your ski season. Resorts now monitor Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for footage of guests skiing closed terrain, ducking ropes, or ignoring safety signs. It doesn't matter if you posted for laughs or to show off. Public clips of rule breaking are treated as evidence. Patrol supervisors say they regularly receive tip-offs from employees and even other skiers, flagging viral posts that show someone in a restricted area. Hashtags like #Pabustash or #SecretLine are tracked, and resorts don't need to catch you in person. If your account is linked to your pass purchase or your face is visible in the video, management can suspend your pass based on the post alone. Some resorts have even updated their terms to allow bans for any online behavior that promotes unsafe conduct. Bragging about sneaking past closures or evading patrol is now grounds for instant denial. In 2025, your digital footprint is as important as your lift ticket. Needing ski patrol once is part of the sport, but multiple repeat rescues can quietly change your status behind the scenes. Resorts keep detailed incident logs, and every call for help, especially those ending in a helicopter evacuation, gets attached to your guest profile. There is no official rulebook that says 3 rescues and you are out. Risk managers and insurers pay close attention to repeat cases. Each rescue, especially the costly ones, raises the resort's insurance premiums and can prompt internal reviews. Some guests have found new conditions added to their future pass offers, or have been denied outright after a series of medical emergencies. Attorneys who handle resort liability say these decisions are rarely communicated openly. Resorts simply reserve the right to refuse service for safety or for good cause, and the details stay in the patrol logs. For skiers who have needed more than one helicopter ride off the mountain, the next season's pass might not be guaranteed, no matter how carefully they plan. Even with a spotless record, you can still get denied a ski pass by mistake. Modern resort systems juggle millions of guest records, and that means data errors happen, especially if you share a common name or have used multiple cards over the years. Sometimes 2 guests named Alex Lee get merged into one account, or a payment dispute from someone else gets linked to your profile. Automated fraud filters can also flag you if your photo looks too much like another guest's, or if your credit card matches someone previously banned. These glitches can trigger an instant block, no warning, no explanation, leaving you stranded at checkout or at the gate, feeling guilty until you can prove otherwise. The only way to clear your name is to contact guest services, show ID, and provide all your receipts. Resorts can usually fix honest mistakes, but it takes time and paperwork. Always check your pass status online before you travel, and if you are denied, demand a written explanation right away. Documentation is your best defense against a system that sometimes gets it wrong. Across all 9 reasons, one pattern stands out. Skiing is now policed by algorithms as much as people. Policies, payments, and even your digital footprint are tracked relentlessly. In 2025, your access depends on more than skill. It is how well you play by invisible, ever-tightening rules. Ski smart, stay ahead.